Welcome back.
Alright.
Just last two.
Almost done.
We got this. We got this.
Last two. You guys got this.
Are we gonna? Who's starting? That's gonna be a big play too. I feel really bad, but it's to Erebus too. Oh, you put the new character. I mean, I'm still doing the drawing, but
yeah,
I this one.
was a really quick thing. It's no problem.
Yeah. It's cute. I like how you put Spike over the quote unquote Spike I made. Yeah, the meerkat Spike. It's awful looking.
I just saw that.
I
Yeah,
like the winged meerkat thing though.
At first I was testing around to see how it looked like, and I made it all purple, like Spike. It looked horrible, so I had to make it so its like body was like normal meerkat colors, and then the wings were like.
That's fine. We know what you're going for.
It does seem like something D&D would have as a thing, winged meerkat.
I can send the drawings over to you guys so you can see it. It's this one.
Yeah.
It's in the chat. I put cat, of course.
But I believe we were on Soluvis with Masindi.
Yep, Soluvis is starting.
Yes.
I want to go back and say sorry to Eris. I feel so bad. Oh god.
You can if you want to. On your turn.
I think Eris absolutely hates me, and if they were to see, absolutely, I'd probably be dead.
Neither of us are good people.
I want to be a good person.
Stop stealing the prisoner's possessions, then.
I haven't stolen anything yet, and I can probably like take. I don't need to steal them, like the spells and stuff. I can probably just sit there all day and take them in a way.
Copy them over to your own spellbook.
The only thing like I would actually steal was like a staff or something. I wanted to play out. I never played with a staff. I don't know how they work.
It's just a spellcasting focus.
Yes, and that sounds so cool. Like having a staff.
I mean, it is nice. It officially it means you don't have to use material components, but we weren't using material components anyway.
Oh, I never knew that.
But
I heard...
honestly, staffs are just cool.
Yeah, I mean, they look epic.
But, anyway, do we need to recap?
No, we do not. No one else is here. It was just the two of us.
Yeah. I mean, 2 sessions ago, we only talked to one person, and then last session, we got through 5 people. So now we're on the last 2, and these are the important ones, or the more important ones, because they seem to be the sort of means of communication.
I'm scared of the person I have, because you have a dragon form, which is epic, but I have like a wizard Gith, which is like, isn't that like scary?
Not really.
I mean,
Gith are just people, and so are Dragonborn.
I thought wasn't Soluvis a Gith?
Soluvis is a Hexblood. Very different things.
Oh.
Yeah.
2 very, very different things.
Okay.
My species is weird human.
Rayos is a Gith.
Oh, isn't... Zagra is also a Gith, right? The other person from... Yes. That's probably why I was like, oh.
But,
I think...
Sorry, go ahead.
I think the two prisoners I was actually like kind of concerned about was the barbarian and the monk, because they don't like lose their powers when they get their stuff taken away. They're still very strong.
But they need to actually be able to hit the people.
Yeah.
The monk you're talking to her yesterday was kind of like she seemed kind of scary, but the barbarian was kind of nice to be honest.
Well, I didn't think I had leverage. I thought if I sent my snakes in, she would like tie them up into a pretzel and throw them out.
I mean, that would be horrible.
I kind of would want to see that, to be honest, but anyway. Soluvis.
Okay.
You and your little serpentine army move down to the next one, where you see a copper dragonborn leaning against the back wall.
All right. Hello there.
Hmm.
Could you come a bit closer? I have a couple questions I'd like to ask you.
I have some snakes that would like to drink your blood. I know this not what snakes do.
Gladly.
I'm not going to lead with that. All right. I had a couple questions for you regarding how, you're a Tevngardian spy.
So I've heard.
Yeah, it's a rumor going around. Anyways, I wanted to ask you, while you were a spy in the Gears, what sort of information were you gathering for them, for Tevngardian?
I was just looking back at the chat because I was looking for the questions, and I'm surprised. I totally forgot to ask if do you know anyone named Grials because that wasn't on the list. Completely forgot to ask that because I was using really the list.
I wasn't
Dang
able
it.
to collect anything in particular.
Okay. Well, when you were sent here, were you sent here just to collect information, or was there something else you were doing as well? Besides playing the part of a gear?
I suppose you could definitely say there was something else I was sent to do.
What else were you sent to do? Were you sent to do something with the information?
Send it out to the people who needed it, but...
How would you send out the information? What would you do?
Magic.
What sort of... You would use like a sending spell?
Exactly.
Okay, alright. I can dig it. How would you describe your relation with the other prisoners in here beyond you were in the Gears and you were a spy?
I'm close to a couple of them. Never met a few of them. But for the most part, strictly business.
I'm gonna hold out the list of names and say, could you point to the ones that you would say you worked with more than the others?
Let's see. 1 second. Uh,
Oh, boy, do you guys hear that?
oh, that beeping or the dog?
Someone was ringing the doorbell and she
Ah,
just goes
okay.
barking. Oh, ignore that.
She points at Dorville, Vildra, Estarigo, and Ferdar. And Nemes.
I'm sorry, could you say the names one more time? I'm just writing it down.
Uh,
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what I said at least, but go off that list I just typed.
Okay. All right. So they were all gathering information with you, so... How would you say the interaction would go when they've gathered information and you're the one who delivers it?
We would find time to meet for recreation, I suppose you would say. Go to the shooting range together, go to a restaurant together, something like that. They tell me what they have learned, and I try to condense it down to 25 words.
You would meet in public and just sort of have this discussion openly?
No, not openly.
So you would talk secretly, but still in a public setting?
Only occasionally.
Okay.
Other times we would just meet in private, of course.
You've only been in the Gears for 3 years. But everyone else has been for, like, almost a decade. How come you joined later than all of them?
Aros thought it best to space it out. And some spies have been lost to gear missions, of course. Just as Gears have been lost to gear missions.
Mm-hmm. So after you've joined, you've had a lot of information to deliver since everyone else has been here for a long time. When you're condensing information down into 25 words, what sort of information do you prioritize?
Names, dates, locations, numbers. But also, you are. I've heard what the others have said. You know that I'm not the only one that's been getting the word out. They don't have to come to me personally.
Right. So we've captured all the messengers then, haven't we?
At least all the ones that are in the gears that I was aware of.
I'd like to roll insight on that.
Go ahead.
That is a 14 plus 7. 21.
21. Okay. You get the idea that there might have been messengers doing this sort of thing outside of the gears, but she is genuinely unsure if you've gotten all of the messengers that were pretending to be gears. In other words, there might be spies that she doesn't even know are spies.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Well, okay. Who let you in the gears? Was it another apprenticeship like the others, or something else?
Apprenticeship.
Mm.
Under Frege, if you need to know that.
Oh, I see. Out of character question, have they all been getting apprenticeships off of each other?
The DM is not going to answer that question.
In character question. The people here, do they just get apprenticeships off of each other?
That is the ideal situation, but when this first started, that wasn't always possible.
Okay. I want to change subjects really quickly. Would you happen to know an individual by the name of Reyes?
Did you just call him Reyes?
Soluvis does not know how to pronounce the name.
No, that doesn't ring a bell.
Raas. Nothing at all. Would also be from Tevngard.
Okay, I might have heard of it, but not spoke with him. No.
Could I roll insight on that?
Sure.
I'll post. Okay, I'll post that again. Well,
Did you nat 20 again, man?
I did nat 20 again. I'm sorry.
You did, you said.
I did a 20
Okay.
plus 7.
She doesn't seem to be too sure. She might have heard of him, but not know him, if you get what I mean.
Right. You can't recall any information at all about this individual? Any at all?
Not really, no.
Okay. What would you say is your motivation for spying? Working as a spy within the Gears?
She, leans in a bit. She's clearly kind of proud of this. To tear things apart from the inside.
Okay, so to tear things apart on this side of the world, are you doing it also out of strong loyalty to Tevngard, or is it just for anarchy?
Tevngardian, I'm not an anarchist. How dare you?
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
I just like to watch things dissolve.
Well, unfortunately for you, everything that you can see right now I don't think's going away anytime soon. It was a nice attempt. I'm going to turn to Hathor and say I think that is going to conclude it for me here.
Do you turn your back on her?
No, I meant I'm just going to turn my head.
Gotcha. Just 1 second.
Now I kind of do turn my back.
That wasn't a request, that was just a question.
I haven't had a prisoner reach through the bars yet, which is good.
One would come really close to me.
Who does look at you and then just goes wide-eyed, points at Masingi over your shoulder and goes, look out. And then you look back and Masingi has, her mouth wide open. Could you make me a dexterity saving throw?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm gonna kill someone. Okay. Sarah, good news. It's all you. I rolled a nat 1.
Oh no.
Whatever you want to do, go right ahead.
Luckily for you, you have a mask on. But...
Oh, she's gonna... No!
Did you take his mask off?
In a split second, you've seen just this stream of acid spew out of Masingi's mouth and hit your basically face and towards your chest neck area. Hits you pretty much dead on. And 1 second. Well, I'll just do this.
Do I hear any of this?
I feel like Soluvis, do you scream?
Wait, so she spits acid at me, but it hits my mask?
And your clavicle area.
Oh dear. That's a bet I need to look that up and see what that is.
Collarbone.
Oh, my collarbone. Ah! Yeah, he'll sort of yell out and
You take 13 acid damage.
Oh yeah, that will elicit a response.
So he screams, right?
Oh yeah, he screams.
He's yelling out.
And we hear it, right?
Oh yeah, probably.
Okay. Can we come?
If you so desire, that's gonna take you a while.
Soluvis! Okay, we're in battle, are we? So 30 feet stuff?
You're not in battle. You're technically not in battle.
Okay, 30. Okay, can I at least move 60 feet?
Like, by the time you get there, the situation will probably be taken care of.
I mean, I
Oh, it
still
won't.
heard a scream, so I'm still going.
Clerics have a D8 hit die.
Are you coming, Eris? Or is Eris gonna stay there?
I mean, she'll be going.
Then yeah, we're
Hathor
going.
is also taking a bit of a hit, but she's checking, she's like getting it off her first before checking on you.
Go. I think go.
And it
Alright.
looks like the bar served as a bit of a more of a metal, bit of a grate against it. They haven't been affected too much, but they are kind of sizzling and smoking.
Fine.
Okay. So Lewis is gonna like step back and sort of grab his mask and throw it on the ground.
Oh.
Because it's like all sizzling and there's acid and stuff, and he doesn't want to get his face burned.
Fair enough. What you look like under there?
Yeah,
I don't have a hero forge for it. I'll say that he has like at least half his face covered with his hand because he's afraid of getting acid on it. So you mostly see like his like left eye. Oh,
Cool.
shit.
What color is it?
Ah! Let me consult the hero forge I have for all.
I don't think
Wait,
that
I might
hero
have
forge has eyes.
Well, I know it has the mask. I might have put something underneath it. I might just say I'm moving too fast for any player character here to see.
Okay, fair enough. But Masingi is going to like just start chuckling to herself and head back as a guard takes over.
As that's happening, I hold out my right hand and I start like moving the fingers around and saying some crazy druidic stuff, and all the snakes are going to start rushing into the cell.
Soluvis! What the
This is happening as Asteria is arriving.
Could you make me a single dexterity check for all of the snakes?
Yes.
And me?
Not you. You're not a snake.
Unless you want to
Okay.
squeeze through it.
Unless you want to squeeze through the bars.
Yeah. I have to do a custom roll. Oh, 15. They have 18 dexterity, I think.
I thought they had +2.
Is it +2? Where did I post that? There we are. Giant post snakes. 18 dexterity. They have a okay, so 19 on the save.
Okay, yeah, they're gonna get in.
They feel their master's anger.
But
It is going to be a gank.
Oh boy, I'm kind of anxious to be honest.
I'm kind of
Soluvis?
excited to see how this goes down.
His first order to them was to go in there and get Masingi.
What are they gonna do?
Soluvis?
Bite.
What is that? What is going on here? What happened? How did this start again? What is?
He's still saying druidic
breath
stuff.
weapon.
What missing used her what?
Breath weapon.
So,
she's a dragonborn. She could do that.
Oh, why did you do that? What did Soluvis say? He probably said something. I know it.
So his bone mask is like on the ground, melting and steaming, and there's like some like acidic burns now on I guess it's the fur and cloth that he was wearing on his neck.
Oh yeah, some holes burned into it. Are you alright?
Who says this?
Hathor?
Is he still in trance mode?
I won't be.
You won't.
It's not. No, I'm not the one you should be worried about.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Soluvis? Guards currently scrambling through our key rings like that one scene in Tim Burton's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory where Willy Wonka just has this massive ring and the squirrels are doing their thing.
That is exactly it, but the squirrels are poisonous.
But the squirrels are poisonous.
Yeah. So they're sort of circling Masingi, sort of hissing and snapping.
Go ahead. If I'm dead, I won't be able to tell you anything else.
So Lewis, I really think we should stop. We need to. Oh, I don't think I could calm this down. I do not know.
All right. The snakes are gonna try and poison Masingi.
Like collectively?
Yeah, they're like all in one go. They're gonna try to poison Masingi.
Roll an attack roll.
Okay.
Roll a bite attack.
Oh, I need to. Sorry, I need to get the stat block pulled up again. Okay, there we go. Plus 6, that is going to be 13 plus 6.
How much would this health would this
19
have?
They each do 1d4 damage.
1d4, okay.
I mean, you could do. Oh, never mind. Don't do that. I was just saying do the average damage roll for all of them, but that would kill me.
Wait, how are you getting hurt? What is?
No, okay. They're just each taking a turn until the poison actually happens.
Okay.
And are we killing Miss? Are you killing Masingi or just?
Just poisoning.
That's death. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm eating.
You're fine.
That's why I haven't been talking.
No, you're fine. Okay. So they're just gonna. What did they roll to bite?
They landed the bite.
They landed the bite. So I just need to make Constitution saves until they poisoned?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for.
Okay.
Don't worry, it's a very low DC.
Okay. I'm just going to say she has a +2 to Constitution because I don't have stat blocks for these people.
Okay, sorry.
15, 16, 17. 7, 8, 9.
19's gonna pass.
That's it. I just said 9.
Oh, the 9 is the roll?
First roll was a success. Second roll is a 9.
Ah, okay. Second roll fails. So that's poison.
First bite, she manages to kind of kick away, but the second one gets her. And you can see that.
I don't think I can just watch this happen going on right now. Sylvis, you need to stop this. You can't just hurt the prisoner like this.
Once Masingi successfully gets the poison, he's going to give out a whistle, and all the snakes are going to get dispelled. So
He's getting rid of them all.
I know he's getting rid of them all, but what was it for to poison them?
Poison is a nasty condition.
she hit me with acid.
Did you
can't
get
just-
close or what? Did you taunt her? How? What did you ask?
I asked questions. That's all I asked.
I bet you. I do not believe that. I bet you asked something like, I don't know, something annoying that really bothered them. I mean, I did too. But knowing you, you probably were very threatening and
Could
scary.
you go ahead and roll damage, I suppose, for the two
For
bites?
the poison? Oh, the 2 bites and the poison?
Yeah. Well, poison
Okay.
doesn't do damage.
Oh,
Poison,
yes it does.
Poison condition doesn't do damage, but if they have a poison modifier, go ahead.
It's poison damage that it did.
Oh!
34, 8.
Oh, I see now. Okay. Go ahead.
5, 6, 7, 8. Mm, um, 19 damage in total. Just about. Yeah, 19. From the bites and the poison. The poison did the lion's share of the damage. Let's just get on to the last person.
So, Lewis, are you not
How-
going to explain anything?
How much was that, you said?
19 damage. I believe, yeah, 9 damage was the poison.
Yeah, she's looking pretty worse for wear.
God.
Good.
How hurt are you, Solubis?
Probably gonna go back to it against this wall while the guard finally gets the right key.
Guard opening the door.
And
He was also trying to detain Masingi.
and that's exactly what he's doing.
I hope he doesn't die and she runs out or something.
I don't think she's in the fighting mood anymore.
I mean, she is poisoned, but like. I asked Asteria because both Asteria and player were numbing or like very out. We're not listening very well. What happened?
Oh, he's like on the ground, like looking at his mask. It's like all splintered up.
I realized the mask right now. Your mask. Are you still covering up your face?
No, he's gonna take his hand off his face. So I discovered that I forgot that in order to do a weird perspective thing with my Hero Forge, I made Soluvis have no head.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I
boy.
was talking about.
So I have to remake it. So I guess I would describe his face as same color as his skin.
They tend to be.
Yeah, well, whatever. He has. I mean, he's already had this, but you can more clearly see it. Longer brown hair, and he has. In addition to the horns that are on the mask, he actually has 2 sort of spirally horns that go back on his head. Like they come out and then go back all horizontally. So sort of a bluish tiefling then.
Is there still acid on your face? Or is it on the mask, right?
The acid did not get on his face.
My mask stopped most of it, but it came very close.
I'm gonna pick up the mask and try to hand it over. How many pieces is it in?
Could you roll me a Constitution save?
Me or
you? You were picking up an acid-covered mask.
Oh.
It's like bubbling and sort of.
It's like
all
bubbling and steaming and hissing.
No, the mask is gone.
I didn't even know that.
Slowly dissolving.
Man, I didn't know that. It
like
still be
all that's left is probably the horns of it.
What if I said I picked it up with my mage hand?
Probably less than 5 pounds. You could do that. But in any way, it's kind of falling apart in the mage hand as you do so.
Oh boy. Soluvis, I don't think there's any saving it. Is there any...
No, there isn't.
I was gonna say, is there any, like... Why did you wear a mask? What was the meaning of this mask to you?
Well, I remember when I met and I was trying to sort of hide my identity from certain individuals.
Yeah.
That was kind of why.
I think this mask made you stand out more, because it was bright green. But I see what you mean. We can get you another one. I can help make you one or something. Maybe Eris can?
Maybe. Well, right now, we still have one more prisoner to talk to.
Did you get any good info from this one?
Sort of stuff I already knew. Masingi was one of 2 people here, taking in information and delivering it with a sending spell. Last thing I asked them was why they did this. They said for Tevngardian to watch the world burn.
Oh my goodness.
And as I was starting to leave...
That wasn't exactly what she said, but the general gist of it, I suppose.
Yeah.
And that's Hathor, who is now observing what's happening in here and make sure everything's okay.
It's quite the punctuation at the end.
Quite the punch. And then after she said that she just threw acid at you?
Well, she's a dragonborn. She breathed acid on me.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you attacked back. Makes sense, but...
Yeah.
But, is Masingi still there, or it's like unconscious or something?
I think he's still there. She's been subdued. And her own snake bites are kind of being attended to. But she doesn't look like she's going to be able to get out of whatever hold the guard has on her. And Hathor is like standing on the outside just to make sure everything's okay. You two, if you're up, if you still need to question the last one, go do so. I've got this one taken care of.
Sure, Hathor?
Alright.
Yeah.
Let us know if you get any more info. As we're walking, I want to talk to our group, like, about the Dragonborn. Because Dragonborn are rare, right? That's known.
In Ventheim and Tevngardian, yeah.
What other info would we know about Dragonborn? Because that's... none of these... I've never seen any of these others. Have we met a Dragonborn before?
Yes. Enith was a Dragonborn.
Enith from the very beginning, who died?
Yes.
I did.
He was a gold Dragonborn, so he would have been a fire-breathing variety.
Yes, I remember he once breathes fire. But I didn't get any info from dragons about him.
Like, could you roll me, like, a... nature or history check?
Okay, let me check what I'm good at. Ooh, wait. Okay, I'm gonna do a history. Let's go 15 plus 6, so 21.
Good. Nice.
I'm good at history. She's a reader.
Okay, in that case, you would know that Dragonborn tend to stay where actual dragons are, but some of them do move on from those lands for one reason or another. Sometimes willingly, sometimes not.
I wonder if Musingi's anger or well, I wouldn't call it anger, but like, what would you call it when someone says like, "I want to destroy the whole world"? Wah ha 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 ha. What do you call those people?
Evil.
Evil, like I want to destroy the world type of people. I feel like Musingi's evilness might stem from somewhere. Alright, we're walking right.
Yeah, you're gonna talk and walk, and probably start awkwardly walking by the people you've already talked to, including but not limited to Frigga.
Wait. If we're walking past them, I would like to like, especially since the ones I didn't interrogate, I'd like to just like wave at each of them and see how they react.
If story goes, eye is close, so she doesn't even see you.
Uh-huh.
I suppose Frigga like raises her mug in your direction. Vildra completely ignores you.
Oh yeah, I think Vildra knows me. And going back to these guys, I do the same thing. And I'd like to see how they react to Soluvis now with us.
Doraville ignores you.
Okay. Yeah.
Understandable.
Silver Scar also like raises a mug in your direction and kind of smiles a little.
Okay. Oh god, Nevis, I'm going to be this side. You can be inside. Please don't walk out of the first anyway.
As we're going down, I like right before we get to Nemus, I'm like, well, Asteria, you seem to have made a good impression on your side, at least.
Not in all of them. I hurt one of them.
Nimbus eyes the entire group as you walk by the cell.
Oh god, that's so awkward. I'm gonna look at my feet and run. How does Soluvis react?
It's a pretty intense look.
Nemus is giving me an intense look?
The entire group, a relatively intense look.
I'd have looked for a bit at Silver Scar because I don't know if I've ever seen a Tabaxi before. And Nemus, I'm definitely like looking at as I walk by.
Oh god, it's an eye stare.
Tanner, I'm just going to ask you this directly. Would Soluvis know what a reborn is?
I mean, isn't Eris one at this point?
No, Eris is not a reborn.
Dang it, I keep messing it up.
Eris
he knows
was
what
just
undead...
revived. Nimbus had something go wrong.
I think he knows what undead is, and he's heard stories of certain people who have been transformed into almost an undead, sort of like a Hexblood, but he wouldn't know that it's like the term reborn and there's an entire lineage of people that can be linked by this. More rumors than anything concrete. So to see an almost undead in front of him would definitely catch his eye.
Gotcha.
He still wouldn't say anything, though. He's in a foul mood.
Soluvis or Nemus, or both?
Yes.
Yes,
Both,
okay.
yeah.
I don't think either of us have had a good day in the last 10 minutes.
Asteria is so awkward. God. I think I'll take this last one, Soluvis. But could you help a bit? I'm a wiggly noodle. That's just
Well,
wanting to go rest at this.
Tell me if you need me to throw something in.
I'm okay.
You know what? Never mind. I got this.
No, I think you've done enough of throwing things in today, okay?
Yes, Soluvis, please.
For once, I agree.
Guys, I think, hello? Hello?
I'm sorry, Introductory description, okay?
Yeah.
You approach this cell and you see like a green-skinned elf-looking individual laying on his stomach on the bed with a book in front of him. And you see, and you know, before you speak up, he actually seems pretty happy to be here, but as soon as you talk, he immediately doesn't.
Book he has. Did one of the guards give?
Looks like a novel of some sort.
Okay. Hello?
He just sighs.
Oh god, she does not want to do this. I don't want to do this. I'm going to mess up your name. Fuerdar. Hello. Yeah. Talk. I talk. Yes. You are a spy from Tevngardian, correct?
Yeah, you know what? He facepalms at this point.
Oh, God, they all hate me. This whole side is just looking at me like I'm stupid. God. I take that as a yes. You've been here for 7 years. In the Gears, how'd you like it? How did you like it? What did you do?
It's fine. I suppose I don't really have any complaints.
Okay. The order that you received to spy on Ventheim was from your king, Foral, correct?
In a general sense, I suppose you could say that.
Did you receive the order from the name? What's the name?
Second.
I remember third something tower, right?
Head of the third tower, that's a position.
Yes. Did we have a name with him?
Yes, just 1 second.
Don't say Rias to laugh at that.
Don't say Rias, they'll laugh at that.
I hope Andrew doesn't watch this episode.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he does.
Oh, he does? Oh, boy.
I didn't mean to.
He commented on one of them, he has to.
Really? Oh. I don't know. I'll have to look at those later. But, you received, did you also receive the order from the general, the head of the third tower, General Erebus?
Arvos. I don't know if that's any more helpful.
Arrows. From
Let's
Arrows?
be honest, you've been messing up all their names. This is just...
This is just a theory. Yeah. And she says the name multiple times as well. Like, she's like looking at her book and like she's like saying it multiple times.
Wrong each time.
Yes.
I think I know who you're referring to. Aros?
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
And nodding.
Do you is forgot I wanted to ask more about Aros, but I don't know how to get into it. Does Aros work under Thorol, or does he work under someone else? Is there someone else above him other than Thorol, or does he go directly to Thorol?
Directly to Thorol, I would say.
Okay.
He's the top of the third tower. That's about as high up as you could get without being royalty.
That's true. Can I ask how did you get into the Gears, and if you enlisted or someone let you in, who let you in?
I was let in.
May I ask by who?
The cat.
The cat? What?
The tabaxi.
Ah,
Silver Scar.
Silver Scar. Okay, that's the only person whose name I can somewhat say. Okay, so Tabaxi let you in. May I ask, what information have you gathered as you've been spying in the Gears?
I actually haven't been gathering information myself, honestly.
Yeah, I have heard that you're the messenger, correct?
I suppose that's a word for it.
So you must have the most information. How have you been sending the messages?
Spells.
What?
Spells.
Spells. Huh. What spells? What? How does that work? This player.
DM to player, there are several spells. Maybe not several, but like a good handful of spells that allow for communication over a long distance. Like sending.
Okay. Kind of like what Resound has.
I mentioned when we were on the other side
yes,
that...
but even longer. Like,
yeah,
across the country, possibly even on the other side of the world.
Oh boy. Okay. Kind of like what we have. Don't we have like something that we could talk to that one lady too?
A sending stone, yes.
Yes, that one.
But the thing is, he could just pop that anytime he wants, while your sending stone is once per day.
I see. So, as the messenger, wouldn't he be living in the other country then? Why is he here in... What? Wait, I'm asking.
Player, he's communicating what is learned in Ventheim to the people in Tevngardian.
So like, these guys go to him, he goes to them. Got it.
Exactly.
So you must have almost all the information the others have gathered. Is there anything...
Just because they've told me it doesn't necessarily mean I've remembered it.
Well, there must be a couple you remember. There's no way a wizard, like he would forget stuff. I know for sure. I'm saying that as like a wizard who like keeps knowledge, but Asteria is not like... Asteria is cursed by having me as the player.
Sure. That's him talking.
What did you say?
He just says, sure.
So, I need at least a couple of things. So, you must have received information about the military, and
Bit of
have you...
everything.
Yeah, everything. Have you heard about... You must have some recipes or something. There's some cool stuff that you sent over there. But, have you gotten any information on specific people?
Do you honestly... He just caught on to one part of it, and he's just like, do you honestly think Thorol wants to know how you people make your muffins?
Oh, we make our weapons?
Muffins.
Muffins?
He said recipes.
Oh, no, but we could have really, like, like some countries have some really good secret recipes. Like, maybe we're known for a recipe or something that the Tevngardian doesn't have.
Trust me, you're not.
Ignore that part. That's not what I'm mainly asking. That was an example to lead to my next part. Do you have any information on specific people? Or things?
One second. Okay. I suppose, but not much. Off the top of my head.
You have?
What'd you say?
I'll take whatever you have.
You store your airships below the city?
I mean, the city's floating, so...
In the cone? If you give me a moment, I can draw you a picture.
I totally know that. I mean, places need to have a place to store their ships, like, can't just have these things just out there.
But that gives people a place to aim.
I mean, they're not all there. But yes, it is kind of weakness, but I'm not part of the airship gang. That is kind of... Why are we putting all our thingies there? Oh, okay, I see in the draw. I mean, if you aim at the code, you're kind of just gonna destroy all of Ventheim and all the millions, I assume millions, right? There's a million. Population?
Closer to thousands, but there are...
Okay. And the thousands...
not big enough to have millions.
Okay. And the thousands of innocent people and lives.
Not saying we would. I don't know what Thorol thinks. Just saying just said that that's an option.
Okay. What other things have you gathered? I mean, that's just a theory someone could have. I mean, looking at our city, anyone could like theorize that we put something down there. Also, Soluvis, do you want to say or do anything? Yes. Or is there nothing?
Soluvis, you're just listening in and sulking, or
sulking? If you find any point where you want to jump in, just go ahead.
Yeah, I am listening. I'm not sure if I want to jump in. That might throw things off.
Just
Okay. I thought so. I thought, like, this is not the point. I feel like
Yeah,
at
if
some
you
point...
want me to join in, just say. Otherwise, I'm just watching.
If you feel like you can gather more info at some point, like there's a weakness, like something that you heard that's like a weakness point, let me know. You could jump. Yes.
I could also tell you weaknesses in individual airships, down to different models.
Boring. I didn't. I said about people, man. Airships, yes. I mean, every place and thing has weakness. Does Asteria know any weakness of, what do we call it? Tevngardian? That would just be known as...
Not.
Probably not. Aw, dang it, I was gonna...
Like, Tevngardian... You probably wouldn't know that information unless you specifically wanted to look into that.
Okay. She's just gonna theorize. I mean, every place has its weakness. I mean, think about it. Ventheim is near the forest, the spiders, or
Yes,
I mean,
they're
why
an
did I say...
entirely neutral party.
I meant to say Tevngardian, but dang it. Every place is, but yes, every place has its weakness. I am looking for...
also tell you the name of Hastor's hometown and any of her relatives that are still there.
I'll take that info. I'm open for any info.
I was just listing that as an example.
Huh. You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm sure.
I'm thinking. Just give me a sec. Why did you mention Hathor just then? You could have said me. Could have said Soluvis. Could have said Eris here. How?
I honestly don't know you.
How do you know Hathor? I mean, I know leader of the Gears and all, but...
Yeah. Leader of the Gears.
I'm trying to say, like... Why would he mention them?
Because she's your leader and therefore would be important to not only you, but to the Gears as a whole, possibly even the entire country as a whole.
Yeah.
So if something were to happen to her, it all could fall apart.
Are you saying just her? Or is there another?
Oh, I mean, there were other people we were looking into.
The name. Just say the name.
The main target.
Say the name. There's another target. I question to the... Question. Yes, Fornius. Yeah. Question to DM.
Since they would be next to mine as gear leader.
Dang it, I don't know those yet. But question to DM. Do any of these prisoners know about, like, the death of Thornius?
Probably not. That was just yesterday to you guys.
Oh, yeah, thought so. So, looking into them, I see. So, targeting them. Is that the kind of destruction and... I'm gonna quote the other person. Because I heard from Soluvis, the wanting to destroy from inside, right?
Yeah, they said their motivation was just to see it all get destroyed from the inside.
You talking
that's
about Singy, right?
Yeah! You know Singy.
She's our saboteur.
A what?
Saboteur.
What does that
probably
mean?
Not.
Sabotage specialist.
Oh! Is Miss Singy... What?
She's here basically to weaken you guys.
Isn't that what all the spies are here for?
By not specifically giving information, but by destroying. But
From-
doing so in a way that makes it look like other things were the cause.
What were some of Miss Thingy's thingies she did? What were some of her missions or actions?
My... I mean, you'd probably have to talk to her for the full list. But I know a lot of it has to do with her acidic breath and the metals around.
Yeah. Is Miss Thingy always a bit violent?
I don't really know her. I can't speak as to her nature.
Okay, one more question. Miss Thingy, not one more, but question about Miss Thingy. We gathered that she was a messenger, not a saboteur.
You can do more than one thing, sweetie.
God damn. Okay.
These guys are good.
No, I'm just stupid. I feel like there's something about Miss Thingy now. Like saboteur, there must be some mission she know about. I kind of want to go back to her, to be honest. Or see what Hathor. Because I assume Hathor is still questioning or doing something there.
I don't
just
imagine
making sure Messingy doesn't attempt to escape.
Dang it!
So far, she's being as far as you could tell, she's being successful.
Okay, back to this guy. Let me see. So you got information about all that, and is Miss Singy's idea as the saboteur, is that the true plan of Tevngardian to destroy Ventheim from the inside?
That's not the ultimate plan, but the reasoning was if make the enemy a bit weaker would make it easier for Ward. When broke out.
Tevngardian's goal from the war, does Tevngardian want to take over the land of Ventheim, take over our research?
I do not know what Thorol desires.
Do you have any information about Thorol?
I haven't met him personally, but I've heard from people that have that he's a great guy. He kind of shrugs at that.
Question
Well,
I usually...
Keep going, I'm sorry.
Oh, I was gonna go to the next question.
Go ahead.
Does information about gifts are known, or they're not?
Probably not too widely. Depends what you're asking about specifically.
I mean, can't gifts shapeshift?
No, where are you getting that from?
I think from, what's her face? Zagara, because I thought she could shapeshift.
Not at all. That's just Andrew's campaign setting.
Oh, okay. Alright,
in his
back.
campaign setting, gifts get a ring of disguise.
Okay. Then never mind that. While you were in the Gears, have you ever harmed or killed anyone?
Not directly, to my knowledge.
Not directly, but did you cause any?
I don't believe so, is what I'm trying to say.
Your question is, I want a yes or no.
No.
Okay.
Then no.
Okay. Soluvis? Is there anything else you want to ask? Oh, wait, I actually have a question again. Your confiscated items? Mm-hmm. Your spell book. Is there any spells in there?
If there weren't, it would just be called a book.
Why are these people so sarcastic to me? I don't understand sarcasm.
I'm sorry.
Anything special about any of your items?
I mean, yeah, the spellbook and wand are kind of how I do the things I do.
Well, we don't really want to do that anymore. I had one more question, but I totally lost my mind. Oh, the book you were just reading, what's it about?
One second.
You know, like some people, like some villains and stuff, they read books about like what they want to do or like their inspiration. You know, I don't know. Dude.
Oh no, that's not what I need.
Oh,
Title tenor. There we go. Fantasy. Generate title. I honestly don't know how to answer this question.
Is that GM or like person S?
Okay, I've got an idea. Oh, do I dare? Oh wait, do I dare?
I'm anxious now.
Do it, I dare. So
What?
he describes the plot a bit, and the general sense you get is that it's about these beings from another dimension who cross over into a dimension like this one and pick off those who do bad things.
Is this an actual book or?
No,
I mean, okay.
Star
And...
is star. It's dimensionals.
Okay. Interesting story. Ah, my God! I just understood it. I just got it.
Yay.
Brain. That's interesting story. Do you relate to it in any way?
Not particularly, just a interesting story.
Okay. Not particularly, okay. One more. I have one more question.
Like
I
also just started. The guards just kind of tossed it my way when I asked for something.
Oh, okay. One more question. Do you know anyone of the name of Rayos? Similar species to you? Does she know that?
You would know that.
Okay.
We've got drinks together every now and again. Why do you ask?
You're a friend of mine as well. Drinks together.
That's nice.
What you guys talk about? Death?
Whoa, where's that coming from?
Okay,
And
that was
like,
too.
he actually does look kind of upset at that.
She goes back. Okay. Reyes is a jerk.
What did he ever do to you?
Everything. Believe me, you're in this mess because of him. Ooh, I just made it seem like he's a traitor. Oh. Okay. I didn't mean to say that like that, but I may have said something.
I didn't think of that.
I don't want to lie to them though, because that's not really what he did. But he did make the mess.
I think you could lie a little bit.
I don't know if would Asteria say that. I mean, she doesn't like Reyes because like Asteria's put in the forest in like so many horrible situations that she actually hated because of him, and is in this situation because of him.
I'm going to leave that entirely up to you. But like, Fjordar looks pretty confused and upset by
Okay.
by it.
I'm gonna leave it as like the characters interpret it, because I said it in a way like I didn't mean to say it as he's a traitor, but someone could interpret it like that. Like you're in this mess because of him. You know, it's not a lie, but
It's not a lie, but it's a mistruth.
It's not the mistruth, but it could be interpreted wrongly. Could be a miscommunication.
Okay, sure.
So how does he react?
He seems to be keeping it together for the most part, I suppose.
Well, I hope you reflect on that last drink you had together. I don't know when you'll ever have it again.
Now you're just making it sound like he's dead.
No, I'm trying to sound like he's dead. I'm trying to make it sound like he like didn't ruin, but he caused like a domino effect. You know.
Sure. I don't understand.
Reyes was dumb and left me alive. That makes sense? No, wait. Reyes was dumb. No,
It
he
could
didn't
make sense.
I mean, wait. I'm thinking back on that. He didn't just leave me alive though. He left others many alive. I think he was dumb and just one of his plans just went super wrong.
You don't necessarily know that.
We know something. Wait, do we not know that? Well, yeah, we don't know that. He was kind of like. He did not like. He was just coming for the heartbeat trip. He caused this to be a long campaign.
Yes.
You know, I'm taking that whole sentence back, but you know, I won't want to say. Reyes caused many, many problems. And now, we live in the effects. I think that's a good sentence to end off. Soluvis, you want to say anything else? I felt epic when I said that. I'm gonna turn my back and be like, super epic.
I'm glad you didn't say something like we live in a society because of him.
No, that's so stupid.
It would.
We live like this because of Hathor, man.
Like,
Hathor did not take care of anything and made everything just.
He's just kind of standing there looking really confused.
I don't want to sound like an evil person. We live in a society. No, that's so stupid to say. Like, that's not even. part of the conversation. It's Hathor's
Soluvis,
fault.
you approach Radar.
Yeah. I'll say I have an easier question to ask you.
Thank God.
Since you were in charge of delivering messages for some of the spies, I was wondering, along with Masingi, how many spies did you know of within the Gears that acted as these sending messengers?
That acted as messengers.
Yeah.
Uh, 4, I think, but one of them has died recently.
They died. I wonder how and why. Interesting.
Do you know the name of the one that has died?
He'll give you a name. I don't have one yet.
Fair enough.
DM came
Okay.
up with that on the spot.
Ah. And do you know the so you said 4 other spies or 4 spies including you and Masingi?
That is including.
Okay. Do you know the other 2?
Well, one of them is dead.
Oh, okay. So there's
And
one more.
no, I know of them. I know that there is just one more messenger among us besides myself and Masingi, but I haven't spoken with them or know anything about them. I just know of them.
You don't know their name or where they might operate?
I don't think they're in the city, no. At least, no, but
I'd like to roll insight on that.
okay, go ahead.
I I open Discord.
Did you not one?
Uh, so
Tanner
this is
feeling?
in what was that?
Oh, no, Tanner.
Oh.
Nothing, you're fine.
So
You
this is
get the idea
inciting. Oh,
that
yeah.
he is genuinely unsure, but I'm also going to give you this bit of, well, insight. You're starting to get the idea at this point that maybe not all of the spies know of each other, so that in the event some of them are captured and interrogated, tortured, what have you, into giving up the information they know, they wouldn't be able to give up every single spy.
Damn, it's like they thought of this.
Also, they don't know all of each other.
Basically.
Yeah.
But it's total honesty. As far as I can tell.
Uncertainty. Like, uncertainty isn't necessarily honesty or dishonesty, you know?
But when they say all they really know is that they probably aren't operating in the city, that's them being
That's
upfront about it.
that's still him taking a guess.
Okay, so but he's not hiding anything deliberately.
No.
Mm, very well.
Hmm.
Okay. I'm done. I back away, but I don't turn around because I don't know.
You've learned your lesson?
Yeah, Dragonborn or not.
me to go back here and contemplate? Congratulations, my players! You have interrogated 8 spies!
And out of 8 spies, we have tortured
3 of them.
3. 3, yes.
That's not a bad ratio, if I say so myself. What would you like to do now, though?
You know what I would like to do?
Confiscated items.
Yes.
Anything
Let's see how Hathor everyone's doing, though. Should we ask Masinki about the death, or I don't want to tell anyone about it.
I really do not think Masingi is in a talkative mood, and it's not the kind where I can coerce them.
Yeah, let's not. You're right.
I sort of burned and blew up the bridge.
Yep. Let's go to confiscated items.
Straight to confiscated items?
Mm-hmm.
Well...
Alright.
Wait.
No, I'm just wondering aloud, like... What did we come here to learn, and what have we learned?
Ooh, that's a good...
How does it line up?
You have learned a lot, but you would probably have to watch through the videos to know what that a lot is.
Yeah.
And there might be even more to learn still.
Yeah. And I'm also wondering this in character, like... Okay, Asteria, I learned this, you learned that.
Yeah, you probably have
what
your
our next plan of attack is.
exchange as you're walking wherever you're heading.
Yeah.
You're also eyed by Nimbus on the way back.
Oh god, I'm walking right here again.
Do you learn anything from him?
People can be scary, and don't question people too much. I should learn social cues.
You should learn to summon snakes.
That's. I don't think that would have helped.
Do you at all stop by Hathor since it was discussed?
Do we stop by Hathor, or is Hathor coming? You know, let's just leave Hathor. We're gonna go confiscated. What do you think?
I kind of want to stop by Hathor just to see what's
going
on.
Okay, let's go.
Well, let them know that we're leaving at least.
Yeah, let's. I'm gonna ask the warden for the confiscated item key.
Yeah, he'll hand it over to you.
And I am ready to copy a bunch of spells. I'm ready to sleep there as Asteria.
You do that.
I can't wait to see. I cannot wait to see all this.
Asteria, you probably head straight to confiscated items, while Soluvis, you head down to Hathor and see what she's up to.
Yeah, Asteria does not care for Hathor. Not to be mean, but Asteria doesn't like Hathor. Not in a mad way, but Asteria's doesn't get why Hathor chose what Hathor chose.
Soluvis, everything seems to have been taken care of at this point. Masingi's resting. The door's locked again. The guard and Hathor are talking.
Well, I'm walking over as they're talking. I guess I'm just going to wait for them to be done.
Soluvis, are you okay?
I'm fine. We just talked to the last prisoner.
Okay, good.
Asteria went back to the confiscated item room. I guess I'm going to go as well. I wanted you to know.
Yeah, I gotcha. We have everything under control here.
Alright then. Away I go.
take care.
And yeah, and I'll head out same direction.
Okay. I do not have a map for confiscated items.
It could just be in the air.
But it's
Imagine a giant treasure room.
filled with gold and diamonds.
And everyone's
No,
personal
it's
belongings.
confiscated. Yes.
But anyway, you do walk into like a space, another
Can we-
room off to the
Can we make a
side from-
square? Like this? Is that okay?
Sure, so you can have something to move around in at least? Sure.
Yeah, I was also planning to like I don't know how to say it, but like add like a little icon for each item, something like that.
Let me get it.
Because there's a lot. Because there's a lot.
I'm going
harder.
to give you, like, cubbies.
He's got it. For each character, I assume. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll go through all of them. I ain't leaving no copy
I
untouched.
figured as much, and I was hoping as such. But
Okay.
it's another steel or metal room, much like the rest of the prison and the cells. Everything is like put away into a specific place, but it's kind of also on display, more or less. Is there anywhere you head to first, or shall I have you make a check?
Check. What is that? Why check?
Just a check. So I'll say it right now. But like as you walk in, it's probably not laid out quite how I did it here. It's probably like up against the walls, including this wall here.
Okay.
But so you're like seeing everything mostly at once as you look around the room.
Well, we already have a book with all the items, so.
You know what? Roll me a history check.
Me?
Yeah, just you.
Scared. I know I'm scared. I don't like random checks. History. I see that. History. Come on, I'm good at it. Oh no. Can you guys see in whatchamacallit? Owlbear? The rules?
If you click on that sort of globe icon at the bottom, you can make it so that we can see it if you really wanted to.
Globe icon. There you go. Look at that.
1? Oh, that's really unfortunate.
+6. +6 though. +6. I'll keep that globe up for everyone.
Oh, thank God Eris got it for you.
Soluvis, you gotta do it too. I need that.
No, this was checking your memory, which apparently is god-awful.
I have the book though. I have the list. I can.
The book does not describe what things look like.
Yes, they just say the thingies, which is fine.
But like,
I'll just have to know them.
when Eris comes in, she scans over everything and then immediately heads to here, which has a rifle and scimitar on it, and she's looking over the rifle.
I'm gonna follow. Is that okay?
Yeah. So Lucas, you head anywhere? I suppose it would be here.
Yeah. If it follows the same order.
We're inspecting their items, right?
Yeah.
Actually, as Asteria, I would like to go in order, just because that's what I like to do. Like up in an order, but I'll let Eris look at that, but I'm gonna see where Soluvis goes. Because as a person and as Asteria who likes stuff done in a way, I don't see her starting in the middle.
Were you inspecting the wand of pyrotechnics?
No, not at all. It's a rifle and a scimitar.
That's what Asteria is looking at?
That's what Eris is looking at.
Ah, okay. I want. No, you know what? I'm gonna look at what Vildra has. Their confiscated items. The magic staff, sickle, and scroll.
Okay, cool. You heading with from Asteria?
I'm gonna go this way. Just as a person who likes to go in order, you know?
Okay. Soluvis, Vildra has this magic staff. It looks like it was custom made in order to sort of accommodate for her height.
Okay.
So it would probably be rather unwieldy for you. But there's also a sickle, also rather large, and a spell scroll. Just a spell scroll. I don't think you would be able to know it's a spell of clairvoyance just by looking at it, but
I'll roll Arcana to inspect it.
you also have a list of the items. They have already identified it for you.
Oh, okay.
It just doesn't have this giant label that says clairvoyance on it.
Yeah, I knew out of character. I just didn't know if in character he would know right away. But okay. Hmm.
Yeah.
Siri has a bad memory. She's always looking at her spell book, which has like notes on it. I assume we can put notes on it.
Staff looks rather nice.
So
Probably like a preserved wood kind of thing with a crystal at the end.
So we're not gonna get shot at if we take it?
I mean, you probably wouldn't get shot, but you would be told no. Because, like, staff is not exactly something you're gonna be able to sneak out easily, especially one that's huge.
Okay. By who, though? Who will say no?
Yeah, I don't want the spell staff.
We are literally accompanying the leader of the Gears. Like, if someone says no to me, I'm gonna be like, Hathor, use your authority or else.
Or else.
You can certainly try, that's all I'll say. But, like, is there anything else you wish to know about her magic items? You can, like, open up the scroll if you want to do so without using it.
The spell scroll? Nah. I'm just kind of browsing. So Lewis has never seen like black powder stuff before, so once he sees like the spell scroll, he's gonna be like, all right, now what is this pistol I've heard so much about? So he's probably gonna go right down to Frigga's stuff.
Okay. There's a lot of fun stuff here. There's a really nice rifle and 2 identical pistols. And attached to the rifle is also a probably like 6-7 inch long blade that appears to like clip onto the barrel.
Just stopping in right here because it looks like we're going character by character, so you don't have to narrate as much. I'm assuming like when Asteria comes to these places, like since I already heard you saying all this stuff, she knows it, quote unquote, or is it different?
I got you. Like you don't want me to repeat myself when you get there.
Yeah.
Okay, I get you. I can do that. But yeah, so Lupus, that's what you're seeing. Got like a trigger. Looks very well maintained. If Soluvis would be able to tell that.
I don't think he'd have any idea.
Made of metal and wood. You get the idea that stuff comes out of it.
If Eris or Asteria look behind them at all. As they're looking through stuff on the left, they'll see Soluvis sort of pretending to like stick him up at like nothing.
Oh my god, is he pretending to shoot the gun?
He's not shooting. He's just like doing a like really bad quick draw.
Soluvis,
Just
put
because
that down.
he thinks he's heard about it. Oh, sorry.
Like, I assume they've been unloaded, but still.
It's heavy ordnance.
We're like kids playing around with stuff.
Do you want to move on to the next while I hop over to Asteria?
Yeah, hop over. I'm mostly just jumping back between the first two. I'm not really gonna take anything.
What about Asteria going Masingi stuff?
What, Masingi? What?
They have stuff. Everybody here had stuff.
Oh, I thought we were talking. I'm up here.
Like,
Is it this?
Yeah. Asteria, you're seeing a rapier, and like, along with like I suppose like a leather pouch with a zipper on it, and it's been opened up to reveal an assortment of like lockpicking supplies. And there's also like this sort of pointed metal rod, I suppose. With like some burn, not kind of, it's metal, but like wood burning marks along the side.
As Asteria, she goes through it, like she takes out everything and examines it closely, starting with the rapier.
Just a rapier, just a sword.
Really?
Yeah. It goes stab.
I thought there was something special about it. Wasn't he the one who was like, "Don't look at my sword"? Was it someone else?
That was Silver Scar about his axes.
And really?
He was like, "Don't take my axes."
I remember that. I thought someone else was like, "Don't look at that." Okay. Then it's just a normal rapier. Asteria's not melee. She's putting it back down in the area.
I wonder if these are magic, enchanted gear at all.
Could you setting it down and looking at the next thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the lockpicking kit. What's inside?
Lockpicks.
How many?
Let's see.
Should I roll?
No. It all would be pretty displayed out there. There's probably about 5 lockpicks of a couple of different sizes. Of a file, pair of pliers. Pliers. There also appears to be, I suppose, like this clay of some sort, and there's like the imprint of a key on it.
I'm just... So there's 5 lockpicks, pliers, and a key, and there's something else though, right?
Key imprint on clay.
Key imprint on clay. What does that mean?
So like, you know, like polymer clay or...
Oh, so I know this from like...
he took a key, pressed it into the clay, took it away, and now he basically can make a copy of that key. Okay, so it's a clay block with a key imprint in it then, right? Yes.
Okay. I'm going to take... sorry. I'm going to take the 5 lockpick things and the key imprint.
Okay.
I don't want the whole kit because it seems kind of big.
Okay, write that down in your inventory. It's actually not that big. It's probably be about the size.
Aren't pliers big?
Not necessarily.
I don't want them to notice if things largely come though.
If you're moving on to the Wand of Pyrotechnics, could you roll me an Arcana check to see if you know what that does?
Okay, I'm just typing. Key imprint? How do you spell imprint? You know, it doesn't matter. It's just like, I need to read it. Okay. Ah, there we go. Thank you. There we go. Okay. Roll what?
Arcana to see if you know what a Wand of Pyrotechnics does.
Okay, I have a +7 in that. I think. Wait, I think that's 21.
21. Okay, nice. So you know what it does. This wand has 7 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges and create a harmless burst of multicolored light at a point you can see up to 60 feet away. The burst of light is accompanied by a cracking sound that can be heard up to 300 feet away. The light is as bright as a torch flame, but only lasts for a second.
I need this somewhere. I can't remember this.
You basically get the idea that it's a multi-use flare. Could potentially also be used to light a small campfire as a fire starter.
Okay, I'm gonna take it and put it in my inventory. Could I? Wait. What?
Let me add in the second part of it then.
Oh, what's the second part of it?
Just so you know how to use it, go ahead and add Wand of Pyrotechnics if you're taking it.
Wait, I don't get it though. That's the thing though. You know what? I'll understand it later.
It's multi-use, but if you use all of its uses, there's a chance you could permanently lose it.
Oh, okay. So it's like 7 charges.
So basically, if you go down to 1 charge, don't use it for a day.
Okay. Okay, got it. I don't imagine it. Could I switch out, like, sneakily switch out? Because I have a quarterstaff in my inventory. Like, I don't know if you ever saw.
One is probably like 5 inches long. Your quarterstaff is probably several feet long. They're two very different things.
I don't use it though. It's like in my attacks and spellcasting. It's like an equipment I have, but I never use.
Like this wand cannot do damage.
The wand can't do damage, but I'm gonna put it in as like a thingy. It can't do damage, but it can increase damage, right?
No. It's not a weapon.
While holding it...
It's a flare.
Oh, okay, then I'll put it in my, whatchamacallit, the other area. I'll put it in treasure.
Okay.
Wand of... Got it. I'll just is it okay if I just copy paste the whole info you put on it?
Sure.
Fire techniques. Oh my goodness, why is it so big?
Yeah, that's why you usually don't write full descriptions in there. You write the title and then look into it.
Oh, I can Google this thing?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm just gonna put the name.
Like, you don't write down the entire description of what your spells do in your spell list. You write the name of the spell so you can refer to it.
Okay, I thought this was like a thingy that doesn't Googleable. Got it. I have taken that now. I took the lock, the imprint,
You've
the
looked
wand.
at everything Doraville had.
Should I go next person?
If you want.
Or are we gonna go Soluvis?
Well, Soluvis did 2, so you can do 2.
Alright. I'm gonna go next person. I know this is Silver Scar, right? Because I look at it and it's like...
Yeah. 2 pretty nice looking battle axes. And then 2 throwing axes. Looks like they're for recreation.
Okay. I'm not gonna do much, but the battle axes, I want to draw them in my book if possible.
That's interesting. Spurfy, what you writing there?
I was debating on, should I ritual cast detect magic while this is happening, or should I just cast it? Because I'm wondering if any of this is like enchanted magic items.
I'll leave that up to you. You definitely could ritual cast if you so desired. You got time.
What the heck? I'll do it.
Okay.
Ritual cast stuff, does it not have to be in your spellbook?
If you're ritual casting something, you don't have to spend a spell slot, but it takes, I think, 10 minutes to do so.
Okay.
So, like, you could either cast it, or you could spend a spell slot, or you could spend 10 minutes, but not every spell can do that.
Although, that's a good point. I think if you're a wizard, you don't have to have a spell that you know prepared to still cast it as a ritual.
I think that is true and something to look into.
I assume like Sylvis is like doing that in the middle of the room or something.
Yeah.
Does ritual casting like have any like effects? Visual effects?
Just whatever the... Well, Soluvis, you want to describe it? Whatever you're doing to ritual cast.
I don't even have a spellbook. I guess I'm just kind of like concentrating on, because my staff has like a magic ball in it, so I'm just sort of concentrating on that and sort of waving my fingers on it, just sort of channeling the magic.
Okay, I get you.
Does this like Asteria and Eris notice this?
Oh yeah.
Asteria's gonna look back and then just turn back around like this is Soluvis.
Okay, Soluvis, you're detecting... Describe to me what detect magic does.
Oh. Well, once it's cast for 10 minutes, I sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of me. If I sense magic in this way, I can use my action to sense a faint aura around anything that bears magic. And I will learn its school of magic.
Cool.
Okay.
So I just get magic sight and can identify what sort of magic school it is.
Okay, I'm going to say you do get some draws towards items that would be used to, like, channel magic, like Vildra's Staff, the Wand of Pyrotechnics, Vahadaar's Wand and Spellbook. Anyone else?
I moved you. I'm sorry.
And you also are drawn a tiny bit towards the rifle that's here.
Well, I'm sorry, where was that?
Place Eris is at.
Here.
Oh. So that's the only non-staff wand or spellbook that's radiating magic.
Correct.
What sort of school of magic?
That is a very good question. I might have to get back on to you later.
I feel like it'd be evocation, the damage one. The rifle?
Evocation is the damage one, although
that would be a good guess, but we'll have to ask someone.
It'd be very funny if it was transmutation and it turned the lead ball into a cannonball when it shot it.
Ooh, pretty cool. As you're doing this, Asteria kind of finishes her drawing. I assume. And I assume we're all gonna meet up here then. So like now.
Soluvis, do you check that out?
I was gonna go over and say, ooh, that's radiating blank magic. But yeah, okay, I'll just go over and be like, that rifle's a bit more magical than everything else in here.
Eris, you came here first. Is there something about it?
Yeah, don't you recognize this?
Do I?
No.
Why?
Roll, you know what? You didn't at first, but now that you're actually looking at it, roll me another history check.
Me or
You, Asteria. Soluvis wouldn't have history with this thing.
Ah.
Oh my goodness. Wish me luck, guys. It's a +6, so. A big number. Big number. 17 plus 6. Big number. Big number.
Okay, thank God. So, as you look over this rifle again.
Yeah, I looked over it once and I just skimmed it, though. That's why.
Slowly begin to realize that it is the exact same make and model as Reyas's rifle.
Oh my god.
And not only that, you would know either from looking at Reyas's rifle or maybe from brief conversation with him before everything went to shit, that Reyas has made like some modifications to the rifle.
Oh my god.
And the modifications on this rifle are the same as well, though it appears that these modifications were made by someone with a little bit more skill in the matter.
Question, just jumping in real quick. Are we allowed to go back to the prisoners after?
Of course.
Okay, just asking.
But, yeah.
How did Eris recognize it?
I have met with Reyes before.
Oh, yes. Did you? Well, I feel like you would. How long was he in the Gears?
About 5 years? Maybe 6?
Eris, do you think I think it's important we go ask that prisoner about this, don't you think? About Reyes specifically.
Oh, of course.
I would take it. See, ask, quote unquote. Like, I don't want to keep it, of course.
I gotcha. Show it
To the prisoner.
clear.
The other weapon in there. Is there anything about it?
Just a scimitar.
That's interesting.
Long, curved blade.
Okay.
Really long, actually.
Well, I'm gonna look at the rest of the stuff before, though. Eris.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to the next stuff. Are you gonna go? Is Soluvis gonna go back, or is he gonna go see the stuff I saw, or is he gonna finish his bro?
Soluvis, what are you doing now? I also have an answer for you.
Oh, okay. There's not much else for me to look at, so lay it
Give
on
us
me.
the answer. Give us the answer, Soluvis.
A mix of transmutation and necromancy.
Did Soluvis tell us this?
The funny ones. It's got transmutation and necromancy on it.
I'd say probably mostly transmutation.
Do we know the spells on it, or how does enchanted weapons work?
It's not enchanted in that manner.
I'm confused.
Like, it's not, let's say, under the effects of...
It's a magic item. I just know, like, the broad schools of magic that its effects are in. I don't know what it actually does.
Like, there's a spell called Magic Weapon. It's not under the effects of that, or spells like it.
It's just permanently like this.
Oh. So it could, like, do those spells?
It cannot do spells. It's just magical.
Huh.
It's not...
I mean, it could be something like if you load something into this rifle, it transmutates it into a lead ball, and then when you shoot it, it does bonus necrotic damage. Like, it could do something like that.
There you go. You can't shoot it and have a ray of frost. For example.
Okay. Question then. Since Asteria, now that Asteria knows its transmutation and necromancy, Asteria has been hit by this rifle before, and has seen this rifle in use.
A very similar rifle, not the
Yes.
exact same.
Yes.
But
what extra things would you know about it then? With this sort of info.
Roll me an Arcana.
Please be good. I got a plus
I'm thinking this one will be very high because this is very obscure.
I got a 17. Which is high-ish?
I was thinking over 20 high.
Asteria's literally dying from this thing.
You're not
Similar
getting much. This isn't a type of magic you're familiar with.
Yeah, I'm Conjuration. Do we know anyone in these, at least in transmutation?
Not by their descriptions or by looking at them, no.
Well, we still have to ask this person about it. Onward?
Onward! What are you doing now, both of you?
I'm going here, of course, because order.
Okay. Soluvis, you going back to where you were supposed to be, or is there anything else in the room catching your eye?
No, after the rifle, that was it.
Okay.
This is Masingi stuff. There's no chance the prisoners will ever get this back, right?
No, I very highly likely assume no.
Okay. So I won't mess with Masingi stuff then.
Oh, you want to like?
What would you do?
You want to like?
Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna like just break everything.
Oh.
Because it's blacksmith tools.
Breaking it, there's this pretty decent sized warhammer.
Ooh.
Don't break anything until I've looked at it too.
And then like, I suppose like a duffel bag full of blacksmith stuff, including a full-on bellows.
A what? A bellows?
Yeah, you've probably
like
seen this.
Oh,
in
yes,
video
yes,
games.
yes.
You know the
Yes.
thing that blows air onto the coals?
Yeah, I've seen. I just googled it. Yeah. Okay.
And like a hammer and probably like a miniature anvil too. Looks heavy, quite frankly. Soluvis?
I don't know. There's nothing really here for me.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even detect magic, so I'm just gonna go back over here and see what they're looking at.
Ah, the spell book. Yes.
Oh, this is a spell book. I totally forgot.
That's Spirit Art stuff.
Yes.
You see a carved wooden magic wand. You get the idea that this one is more for channeling spells than having some sort of predetermined thing.
Taking it.
There's also this nice long sword with a Damascus blade.
A what? A Damascus? Oh yes, I remember I heard that one before.
Yeah.
The one that's engraved, right?
Not engraved. It's when you take two different kinds of metals and you layer them and fold them on top of each other to create like a waved pattern in steel.
Okay.
It looks pretty. Look it up.
Okay. So the longsword is pretty.
Yes.
Anything engraved on it, or in the metal?
You see maybe like gouges in it where the sword hit against another sword, but nothing like a carving.
Okay.
And then the spell book, it's got gray and purple cover, and from the outside you could see some nice white and crisp pages. The book is closed at this point.
Can I open it?
Go ahead. Now, what languages do you speak?
Oh no. I speak Common, Elvish, Giant, and Sylvan.
You speak Giant? Okay.
I speak Giant. I picked random languages for no reason. Because I didn't know back then about anything. So for my I don't even know what a Sylvan is. I just picked it.
Sylvan is the language of the Feywild.
Is that even useful in this campaign?
If you meet another Eladrin, other than your parents.
Oh my god.
Or a fairy dragon.
I
Or a hag.
picked the most. Okay, that's sounding more useful. I
forgot.
speak Giant though. This is what language is this book in?
You look at the pages, and there are 0 words or letters as you know them.
Okay.
Instead, you're seeing several strange symbols that are arranged in a circle, and these individual circles are arranged in lines. You're specifically seeing one large circle and then about a paragraph of lines.
Okay.
On each page.
Uh-huh.
You cannot read this.
But I can keep it.
You do not speak the language.
But I can keep it, right?
You can certainly try.
I mean, it's not like I'll just keep it until I learn the language or something helps me.
Hide it on your person?
Yeah, I have little book pouches. I'll just trade them out.
Okay. Go ahead and add Fjordar's spellbook to your inventory, I suppose.
Okay. I need to look at his name.
F-U-E-R
I'm gonna put in treasure, or should I put in equipment? I'm gonna put treasure for now.
Your choice.
I mean, it's just more space.
Okay. Is there anything else either of you would like to look at in this room?
I'm gonna keep going, of course.
Oh, right.
I took the magic.
Wait. At everything.
I took the magic wand, so should I add that somewhere?
Yeah, add the magic wand to your inventory, and you now have another spellcasting focus.
I had one in the beginning.
I believe your book is a spellcasting focus, but I could be wrong.
Are you ordered scribe?
It's just a magic wand, right? It doesn't do anything?
Just a magic wand doesn't do anything on its own.
Okay. It's there. If I lose my book or something.
If you lose your book, that's going to really suck.
Is that possible?
Yes, there are rules for if you lose your book. If you lose your book, you basically start from scratch using only the spells you have prepared. And you have to make a new spell book.
Oh, that sounds horrible. I'm gonna go up here.
So, let's say you don't have Find Familiar prepared and you lose your spell book. You would lose Find Familiar. Hello?
I'm here.
Okay.
Hello?
You see the staff, sickle, and spell scroll?
Take it. What's the magic staff versus the magic wand? What's the difference?
They're basically the same thing. But just flavor, the magic staff could probably be used as a walking stick or to bonk someone on the head.
Which one looks prettier?
honestly, they're probably about equal in aesthetics, but some Vildra staff is probably also like your height and a half.
Oh. They're both like just staffs, right? So I think. I like the sound of wand though. Just the sound of wand sounds cool. I'm. Okay. I'll just look at the staff. I'm not taking it though.
It's a neat staff.
It's a neat staff. The sickle. Anything with that? Just a sickle, right?
Just a sickle.
Oh, could I put in my treasure or equipment that I wrote down what's his face's battle axe looking?
Yeah. Drawing of Silver Scar's battle axes.
Yeah. Okay.
Then the spell scroll you'd know is a spell scroll of clairvoyance.
Can I take it?
If you wanted to.
I'm gonna take it.
Add that down.
Can I learn it later?
Of course.
Okay,
If it's a wizard spell, it should be.
I'm just gonna put it in treasure for now, and then in another session I'll have Asteria read it and like while she's at home or something.
Yeah, that's a wizard spell. Okay. Then that's it for Vildra's items.
I'm gonna go down. This is nothing here important to me, right?
Lots of guns.
Guns. I'm gonna look at Eris and be like, you might like this one. And gonna go down again. Bow and arrow, throwing knives. Nothing I notice or anything, right? In these two?
I suppose roll me a nature check.
Nature, okay. I got an 8.
You don't notice anything too special about the arrows.
Okay. Last one is just big gold stuff, so I'm not gonna do anything with that. Anything I notice with them?
Not really, no.
Okay.
Just Warhammer and blacksmithing supplies.
That's it. Is Soluvis still here?
Soluvis,
yes.
Are you still here?
I think before we end, we should just ask, since we want to get done with this map, we should ask Nemus about the thing, and then we'll be done, right? I think.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You can either do that now or save it for next time. Your choice.
I'm good with whatever Soluvis is good with.
If it's just talking to one person, yeah, we can do it now.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
I feel bad that it's sort of been like our turn for like the past 3 sessions.
Me too, so I wanted to get like this place done with.
It's fine.
Alright, yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Okay. Eris will pick up the rifle and take it over.
That's
as you all
Spike.
head down.
Oops, I so sorry. We made it. Wait. As Asteria and me, I'm gonna be here. You're doing the talk on this episode. I am not. Nemus is mad at me.
Well, okay, what? Then let's just go over it. What are we asking Nemus, and what do we already know?
About Reyes.
What Nemus knows about Reyes?
Because he has the same gun as him. Similar gun. Same modification. Whatchamacallit? Necromancy and theme bomb.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You having this conversation in front of him?
Actually, I wonder one thing though. Nemus is here, and when we were interrogating him, we talked about Reyes. I wonder if you heard anything. Because, like, I said some stuff. So I'm wondering, are we gonna find out?
You'd have to ask.
God, I'm not willing to ask
The
this person.
DM's just not gonna freely give away information. You either have to ask the NPCs or get a good roll.
For now, Sylvis, you're starting this off because I am.
And Eris is, like, beside you, holding it.
What is it
The
there?
rifle.
Yes. I'll be
Okay.
here. I'll be here to watch the reaction.
As we were walking over, Soluvis is going to cast guidance on himself.
That
That's a good idea.
Because he's kind of tired of interrogating. He just wants to actually talk it out for once.
What is that?
In the next minute, I can add a D4 to a ability check I do.
Oh, okay, that sounds good.
That's a fine cantrip.
Okay.
Okay, what do? Once again, you're being eyed.
Hello.
I'm not looking at those eyes. I'm looking down at the feet of my feet.
You've been up and down this hall quite a bit now.
Yeah, I was mostly on the other side, but I'd like to ask just one question from you.
Hmm?
How do you know an individual by the name of Reyes?
I'm not sure who you're referring to.
Well, I'm not so sure about you being not so sure because I think you do know. It's someone who perhaps owns a similar sort of, what was it? Firearm. Firearm that as you.
And how is that strange? There are thousands of these produced on a weekly basis.
No, these were modified.
Thousands of rifles maybe, but rifles with transmutation and necromantic powers, I think, are a bit more specialized. Not as many buyers.
It's called Hemocraft.
Bloodcraft. How'd you come across that rifle?
Is it made out of blood?
No. I bought it and then worked with it.
He's a blood hunter. Ask him about how blood hunters are in that place, because I don't know. Isn't Reyes a blood hunter?
I didn't think about that. Did you
Maybe.
work on the rifle with anybody?
Not this particular one.
But you've worked on Hemocraft rifles with other people before.
Yes.
Out of character, would Soluvis be able to describe Reyes at all?
Asteria, have you ever described Reyes to Soluvis?
I feel like she would have. She would have been like, especially in the beginning when she first met Soluvis and was panicking. I imagine she would have been like, "There's this annoying, Gith, right? He's like looking like this. I forgot how he looks like though. To be honest, as player, but I feel like she wouldn't. She's like, I just remember back then when she was like that's her. That was her back then. She probably ranted a ton about Rios to Soluvis.
Okay. So Lovis will ask if Nemus has ever seen a blood hunter Gith of such an appearance.
He seems to be thinking carefully. Yes. And he sighs a little. Mostly at himself at this point.
What's going on? It seems you're sort of remembering.
It's fine. Just continue.
Well, so you do recognize the person I'm talking about then?
Yes.
How do you know them? How have you interacted with them?
He is a close friend, to say the least.
Close friend. I sort of look at Asteria and sort of nod and shrug my shoulders like, well, look at that.
Close friend.
And when he says that, what's your passive perception, both of you?
20.
Okay, you definitely get it.
The wisdom thing?
Yep.
It's 13. Dang it, I didn't know that'd be important.
You see him kind of look at Eris and then to Asteria and then back to you.
Okay. Not sure what that means.
Do you say that out loud, Soluvis?
No. No. Although
Just the eye look, what does that mean?
I am, yeah.
The fact that he look at... Okay, now that I know that Eris knows Rios, I didn't know that before, but I assume they met now. And that I know Rios, and this person worked in the Gears for 15 years. There's no way he didn't meet Rios during those 15 years. Especially since it seems like he's a blood hunter, which, like, I assume would be something like they could, like, meet up together about, and they're both Ventheim. Ventheim, am I saying that? Tevngardian. Dang it, I always mess up the names. they're like rifle person. So there's something. They know each other. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm just wondering if we should press it now or return.
This is to you as player as well.
Yeah, well, okay.
Because, a time-wise, we said we'd end at 4.
Good point. Well, Namus, of course you are a spy, and of course Reyes is not here. How did that work? You knowing him and you being a spy.
What are you asking, Soluvis? He's also a spy.
I don't know what I'm asking.
I think that's enough.
You asking how I know of him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe you two, and he looks at Eris and Asteria again, would know best the kind of bond we had.
How? What? I mean,
Well, could you elaborate for me? Because I'm a bit outside the loop.
Yeah, I am too, I think.
I want to hear your perspective on it.
Or maybe not. Since clearly you two aren't getting it.
I don't understand
And
social
he's
cues, man.
going to start to walk away. Do you wish to call him back?
I'm gonna be like, man, I don't understand social cues. Okay?
No.
Don't just hit around and tap around the thing. You just say it. Say it.
You
Yeah, I
know
will
that's
not call
not
him
how
back.
this works.
Oh god, I'm willing to say wolves.
Ask me all you want. I don't have to be clear about it.
Yeah, I don't want to go back to this loss. That would be the scariest thing ever for me. But we have Soluvis, who is willing, maybe.
I summoned 6 gorillas. No, not really.
I love it.
I'm joking, of course. I could only summon 4. Well, I kind of look back at them and sort of go like, "Are we done?"
Asteria?
Me? I'm.
Yeah, I turned back to you and Eris and was like, "Are we done?"
Yeah, I'm gonna get go. Yeah.
I feel done.
Yes, I think we're done. We'll be back, I think, at some point. We're not done here, but we're done.
I'll bring a bear army if we come back.
Could I say this night or the next night in game, Asteria takes notes down the clairvoyance spell?
Clairvoyance? Yeah, you can.
Yeah. I'll add that
I
to my thing.
believe it's... Oh, it's level 3. Okay, you can have that. But,
Thank you.
as the three of you walk away, you hear this. One last thing.
Does that?
Is, to your knowledge, is Reyes alright?
Does Nemus ask this?
Mm-hmm.
Are Soluvis and Eris gone, or do they also like?
I'm still there. I hear that too.
They okay.
It's like as you walk away.
I'm gonna turn. I'm not gonna look at him. I'm just gonna like turn around and stand here and say it, but I don't want to look at him in the eyes. Or I'm like facing this way, but he knows I'm talking to him. Understand?
Sure, yes.
Rhea was someone who shot a lot of bullets and hurt a lot. Hurt people. I don't know why he did it. Seemingly all of you here never killed or harmed a Gears purposely, but Reyes was different. He constantly attacked until death happened. He's alright. He's probably swimming in a happy place now and getting congratulated while his victims just for I mean, what he did was more than anyone in here I've heard from did. If you know what I mean. It makes me curious why he did. And I think that's all. It's just seriously.
Which is to say, who knows?
Who knows?
I will leave too.
Let's go. Let's go, social awkward gang.
I envy how easily you trusted their word.
Wait, what did he say?
I envy how easily you trusted their word.
The people in this place?
Well,
If I can't trust people,
terrified of snakes and wolves.
then I don't want to see the place. She kind of looks at Eris.
I mean, he does have a point. All of these people could have been lying through their teeth the entire time.
Well, I remember to do some insights. And I think I had fear on my side for most of it. I think the monk was the one I didn't get much out of.
I think what both of you guys are saying at this point are kind of making Asteria like kind of like frustrated. Like, I don't want to attack people, and I don't want to not trust people. I don't want to live in a world where people are just trying to fight and not trying to gain a peace. There's so much to see. Why are we doing this?
I don't know Asteria, but And I'm sorry, but the way you want the world to work is not the way the world is working right now.
Yeah. I don't think I fit into it very well.
Here, why don't we head back? It's probably getting late by now.
Let's go.
Alright.
Wow, what an end.
What an end!
Yeah. Inside tickets. Asteria's character. We're getting in there. Kind of feel bad for her, to be honest. I understand how she feels. But, go.
Yeah, you head back home.
That was a long one.
Asteria's home. Soluvis, same as usual, or do you even follow her back this time?
I don't think I'm following her back. I think the first thing on Soluvis's mind is a haircut.
Hair?
And
Oh yeah, he has long.
Something to do with the fact that his mask is gone. What am I going to do now?
Oh my god, can Asteria make him one at some point? As like a friendship thing?
If you want to.
You could.
I would love to.
This is mostly saying that for the next 2 weeks I'm going to be in Hero Forge.
But like, Soluvis, you get back to like your apartment essentially, and there's like a pigeon on the windowsill, just chilling, acting like a burb.
It all comes full circle. I don't mess with the bird.
You need to ask the bird. Wait, does the bird know the secret message? I completely forgot.
It's just a bird.
What bird was it?
It's a
Oh,
pigeon.
never mind. Okay.
Possibly the same one you caught and were like, okay, stay here. I'll be back.
Yeah. I'm not gonna mess with it though. I'll let it just stay there.
Okay. Asteria, you head home with Eris and lovely evening. Probably a lot to think about regarding what you've learned today from the people.
Yeah, she's probably just gonna like grumpily and like doesn't really talk much, but like will mostly be with Persimmon the whole day. Yes.
Yeah. I think that's it. You potentially have several places to go after this.
This is true.
Yeah, we're gonna probably have to meet up and discuss the direction we go with this.
And think about stuff.
Yeah. But for now, I'm tired.
Yeah. We've gone on for about 3 hours?
Yeah, almost, I think.
2 hours and 44 minutes.
Yeah. So, everyone go have dinner or lunch, and bye.
Go have food.
Go eat and rest. And
Yes.
good luck on your classes if you haven't started them yet.
Thank you.
I started them
tomorrow.
I started them today. They're pretty fun. I guess I got a long list of supplies I need to get. Yay.
My game production class is tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that.
Ooh, let me know how it goes. My multimedia one is tomorrow. I was looking at its syllabus and we're gonna be like in the very end of the year, we're gonna learn like animation, like little animation stuff.
There's going to be two possible outcomes to it tomorrow. Either I get a group assembled around my game that gets assembled, or I join someone else's dating simulator, which I've heard is coming along quite nicely.
Wait, is that how that works there?
Yeah, so the way it works is everybody pitches their idea for a game to work on for the semester, and then we have a week to vote, and at the end we learn whose game got chosen. There'll be like 2-3 games that get chosen, and then a team is assembled around that. So someone gets put on your game as the programmer, and then someone as the artist.
Okay.
So I
fun.
know, yeah, I know someone's making a dating sim, and it's going to be like really high quality. So I'm probably going to say I want to work on that, but I'm also pitching my idea.
Dating
Oh,
sims can be fun.
that sounds interesting. What
Dating
difference?
sims can also be easy to make because we've done Conjuration before, and it was like a platformer,
Yeah.
and we were like, all right, next time let's be smaller.
Okay.
I got visual storytelling.
Mhm.
That's cool.
But yeah.
Have
Good luck
fun.
with classes. Folks.
Bye.
See you probably Saturday.
Yeah, let's
When
do
we
that with
switch
the
over
others.
to the other side of this campaign.
Yes,
Woo!
I'm actually excited for that. Bye now for now.
We've gone from playing once every 2 weeks to playing 3 times a week.
Just this week.
Yeah.
No more,
Okay.
please. I can't.
Okay, bye.
You guys need a break. Bye-bye.